Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Raintown. This is our NATO classes, new agent training and orientation. Today we're going to talk about questions equal respect. Questions equal respect. Someone talk to me. What does that mean to you?
It means paying attention to their needs.
Someone else have another answer? It's great. It's great. Someone else?
It's a great way for us to get to know the client on a deeper level and really find out what their real needs are.
That's right. Anyone else have an idea of what that might mean to you?
Just learning more about what's important to our clients.
Learning more about what's important to them. You guys, those are all great answers. Let me give you an example. Someone says to you, hey, does this home have an HOA? How do you respond?
I ask, is it important to you that the home has an HOA or not?
And why do you ask that question instead of a yes or no?
Because it leads them to give us an answer on their why. Why are they asking this question?
Super important. So if they came to you and they said, if you said, they're asking, hey, is there an HOA? And you said yes, and they went, oh, turned around, what does that mean? Does that mean yes, or does that mean no, I'm great with an HOA? Do you find out anything about those guys? So you need to figure out why that's important, right? A lot of times we think in our own heads that we assume whatever answer we give them is like the right answer, when really we need to know what's in their head. What if they said, oh my gosh, I love HOAs because I can't maintain a building. I don't want to do it. I don't have the time for it. I don't have the energy for it. What if they were thinking, hey, you know what? I have 2 dogs, and if there's an HOA, I don't want someone to tell me what to do, where to park, do all these things. You don't know what's in their head. You can assume, but that's a mistake. All right? So today we're going to practice questions equal respect. We're going to respect someone at the end of the day. We're going to play a game. Anyone watch Whose Line Is It Anyway? Yep. Yeah, you don't? Okay, non-participant. All right, let's go. Whose line is it anyway? They play that game where you can only ask each other questions. That's it. We're going to play that today. What I would like to do is I'm going to start on this side of the room. We're going to work this way, right? And your idea is you're just going to come up with a question. The first one I want it to be about real estate. But the idea is we're just going to keep on asking questions. If you hesitate too long or if you answer with a statement, you're gone. Move the back and we're going to keep on going with anyone who's left. You guys ready for that? Yeah. Let's do this. You're first. Go.
All right, Haley, does this condo have an HOA?
Do you feel prepared to answer the question about the HOA?
Is that important to you?
I wonder what an HOA costs this time of year.
Does this HOA cover any of the utilities?
What amenities are included in the HOA?
Do you think it has a pool?
Does garbage and water is also included in the HOA?
Very good.
Is a pool important to you?
Do your kids love to go swimming at the pool?
That's a lot of pool questions we got going on right now.
How often is the pool cleaned?
Have you ever seen a dirty pool?
Yes.
I wonder what they do during the wintertime.
Does the HOA cover the garbage?
I wonder what they do during the wintertime as a statement. I wonder. What do they do during the wintertime as a question?
Was yours?
Yes.
Does the HOA cover garbage?
Is that already a question?
That question already happened, but...
Very question.
I said it was included if it was included in the HOA.
You can't repeat. You're out. Get out of here. All right, we got the 3 stalwarts, the 3 best right here. Let's go.
What's the most important thing to you about this HOA?
Is there a security guard?
How long has the security guard worked there?
Is there even a locked gate?
Who maintains the rooftop deck?
What kind of rooftop deck is it?
Can my dogs go up on the rooftop deck?
What grocery stores are within walking distance?
Is there a QFC?
Is it important for you to get that fresh baked bread from QFC?
How long will a walk from here to Pike Place Market?
Have you ever seen Pike Place Market at night? Hope you.
Do you have a bus pass?
What's a bus pass?
Is a bus pass included in the HOA?
Have you ever purchased a bus pass before?
What's the bus schedule looking like?
Have you ever traveled on a bus at noon?
No.
Winner, chicken dinner. So did you notice that it can be very hard to try to think of a question, especially if you're trying to relate it to what the last person was talking about? So this is something that we all have to get better at. It's not just answering. We think that in real estate we have to be the answer people. That's not our job, right? We can always find out later if it's got an HOA. We can always figure out if they accept dogs or if it includes the garbage or whatever. We can figure that stuff out. The real question is, why do they want to know that information? Something is important enough to them, they're going to ask you that question, right? If you're going to find out more about them in order to make sure you're hitting their needs, there's only one way to do it, and that's to understand their needs, right? Anyone have an example here of something that happened like this to them, where they were with the client, they may have misunderstood what they were asking for? Anyone been there before?
Yeah.
Yes. Someone give me an example.
Someone was asking about the neighborhood and most importantly, the house, if it was ADA compliant. I assumed that they had a special needs in their family, but in fact, it was for a business that was being opened up.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good. That's a great example. So what should you have done?
Asked.
Asked. Right. That way you know exactly what they're looking for. Because if you misinterpret it, every home that you're going to send them is going to be something that they didn't want. And you want to know why they don't ever call you back? Because you didn't listen. And you didn't listen because you didn't even know what to ask them. Anybody else? You had something that you had?
Yeah, I had an example and it went out of my head, but I have been in that spot before with my clients where sometimes I do get a little stuck in my brain about the next question and then I've completely missed their needs. And when I have been able to actually get my questions out, it goes a lot more smoothly. So, yeah.
Very good. Very good. You know, one of the when I teach this class, I always ask this question to people. I say, let's say that you had a client that asked you, hey, are there any children in this neighborhood? Now, don't worry about the legalities of that question. I'm just asking the question. Are there any children in this neighborhood? Right? So many of us were going to say things like, either I can't answer that question, or we're going to say something like yes or no. But they could easily say, well, I don't want any children in my neighborhood. I want a 55 plus. In their head, they could be thinking that same thing. Or they could be saying, I have kids and I need my kids to have friends. You don't know. But you can assume oftentimes by their age, by the car that they drive, what they're going to want. And there's a good chance that you could be wrong. Ask the questions. Ask the questions and you'll win. All right? That is questions equal respect. Respect your clients. Respect what they want, what they don't want. All right? It's about them, not about us. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you showing up to Raintown. What is this name? NATO class. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. All right. Bam, bam, bam. All right. All right. Just like that. First class.